What's going on, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists out there? Welcome to Topical Tuesday, the series where I take a topic and delve into it and just talk about it for a while. But as of today, as of this one, I'm going to be asking a question as well and answering it myself. So I'm going to be asking it not just of you guys, but I'm going to be asking it of myself too and answering it. So the topic for this video is genres of wargaming. Now, that's quite a big topic because there's genres in all different types of games, in RPG games, in board games, in video games. But I'm specifically talking about war games here, tabletop war games. The different genres. First of all, isn't it incredible all the different genres that are out there and are available? I just think that's pretty incredible. We are so spoilt these days. It's brilliant. And my question to you guys and to myself is, what's your favourite, i.e. genre of wargaming? Do you have one? And if so, why? Okay, so let's for myself. So, do I have a favourite genre of wargaming? Yes, I do. It is science fiction, and one of my favourite, if not my favourite, science fiction wargaming game is Warhammer 40k. I'm sure that comes as no surprise to a lot of you. So that is my favourite. But why is it? I don't know. I suppose it could have been, fantasy as easily as being fantasy, or just in the old days when you had Warhammer Fantasy and Warhammer 40k, before the days of Age of Sigmar. In the days of Warhammer Fantasy was just a smidgen behind 40k for me. But why? It's difficult to pinpoint because the lore is rich and deep on all sides. It's not just 40k. I mean, I like War Machine as well. I love War Machine as a game, as a sci-fi game. I like what's that other one with? I like Judge Dredd stuff, but I don't have any Judge Dredd role-playing games right now. I have Strontium Dog. Of course, you've seen me do a little thing of that, Strontium Dog. It's but Warhammer, because is where it's at for me, because it's just so rich. You've got everything. You've got such a massively worldwide miniatures company behind it, giving you the miniatures for it. So it's not just generic miniatures, it is dedicated miniatures. So I like that. You've got a whole array of writers writing really cool stories, epic novels and series and goodness knows what else. There's so much, fan love out there as well, and you got games as well. But in each of these areas, you've got different little snippets of the lore, and I don't know if anybody out there knows all of the lore. I put that, if there is someone, well, then I challenge you here. If there's someone out there that knows all of the lore, then okay, come forward, please. But I don't think there is anyone that knows all of the lore, inside out, back to front. There's always little bits that come out here and there, a little bit here and there that you never knew. And I'm always discovering new stuff, and that's part of what draws me to it, and I love it so much. Whereas, War Machine is good as well, but the lore is kind of pretty much contained. Bit like a board game, the whole game is contained in one package, but it's a bit like that, and it's a little bit more regimented as well, War Machine. Whereas with Warhammer 40k, you've got so much scope when you play a game of it for narrative stuff and making up stories and fantastic stuff. And you don't even have to play it, do you? You can just happily get the miniatures and paint them. I haven't played a game in about 2 years of Warhammer, so yeah, so at the moment I'm just painting and reading the lore and having a good time that way. But I mean, I am intending to get back to playing, but I'm just saying there's so many different areas you can do. But that's why. I mean, a close second, well, not a close second, but it is a second. I suppose I like the World War II stuff as well. I used to like bolt action, and I started to get into that years ago, but I thought I can't afford to do that, and Warhammer is just too expensive. But in the future I may get into bolt action again because I love their models. I love the Warlord Games models, and it's true you don't need to be getting that specific bolt action miniatures for the game. But that's the systems within the genre, isn't it? That's bolt action is a system within World War II, and of course you got Flames of War as well, which is 15mm. Now, 15mm was a scale I was like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this, but when it came to the Flames of War tanks and vehicles, I holding them in my hand, I'm like, they are so cute. They are cute as buttons. I thought they were brilliant, but. And Flames of War, of course, has got different theatres. You've got like Vietnam, and you've got like Team Yankee, which is a more modern take on it. I don't know if Bolt Action do that or are planning on doing that. They could do, I suppose, but yeah. But for me, like I say, for me, it's the sci-fi stuff that's the top one for me. Other historical stuff, I suppose. Third place to me. So I'm doing a top three, aren't I? So one, sci-fi stuff, namely Warhammer. Two, World War II setting, namely Bolt Action and Flames of War. Now three, I suppose for me, would be historical ancients. It would be like Romans and stuff like that. So I'll be looking at Hail Caesar and stuff like that. Why do I like those? Let me explain. Sorry, when I was a kid, I used to like watching movies with my father involving Roman soldiers and going to war and all that kind of stuff. Spartacus and all that kind of thing. I used to love all that. But it was when I was a kid, it was just those red shields they had and the outfits they wore. Those robes and the helmets with the feather, the kind of plumage on. It's just brilliant. I just loved it. I thought they were fantastic. And the gladiatorial sandals and the swords they had. It was just incredible. So yeah. And again with the World War II, again that comes from watching movies with my father when I was growing up as a child. We used to like doing that. Good times. But like I say, as of now, it is for wargaming. It is sci-fi, and that is my favourite genre of wargaming, tabletop wargaming. What's yours? Let me know in the comments below, or even better, do a video response. Do you remember those? Used to do those a lot. I'd love to hear a video response. That would be pretty incredible. But just let me know down below what your favourite genre of wargaming is. Is it sci-fi like me? Is it ancients? Is it Napoleonics, that kind of thing? Do you have a favourite? Or do you just like loads of different ones, and you can't put your finger on what is your favourite? Let me know. Let me know down below, or do a video response and just let me know in that. And that's it for this Topical Tuesday. How long have I been going on? Well, nearly 10 minutes. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. So, yeah. So that's been my Topical Tuesday. Genres of wargaming. I think it's incredible because I like I said at the start, we're just so spoiled now with the choices we have with our hobby, and I am loving being alive in this day and age. for the hobby, with regards to the hobby, I'm loving being alive now, because who knows what the future will bring. I mean, look at how far other things have come on, like solo gaming and stuff like that. It's had to, hasn't it? But yeah, just look how far that's come. So Wargaming itself is always getting better and better, I think, in my opinion. You get different editions of games, and sometimes people say, oh, I prefer the last edition, or I prefer third edition over fourth, and this, that and the other. But at the end of the day, those other earlier editions haven't gone anywhere. They're still there. If you want to play those editions with like-minded people, you have that choice. That's what I like about life: choice. Anyway, guys, thanks for listening and putting up with me. Remember to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Give it a thumbs down if you don't. If you think, Pete, this is crap, boo, give it a thumbs down. Stick it on there. Let YouTube know, and let the algorithm know. But if you want to help out and share the video on other platforms and other medias, share it on Twitter, Facebook if you can, because I'm not on there. And if you really want to help a channel out, then please consider checking out my Patreon campaign. Link on the home screen. You will gain access to exclusive videos, podcasts, tutorial, all that kind of stuff, and always trying to think of more things in the future for that. Thanks ever so much. I mean, you guys will help me keep the lights on in this place, literally. And I will see you guys on another video. Till next time, though, remember, all brushes lead to war. Bye for now.